What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. So as some may know, I do run a calcium reactor on my 150 gallon tank, and I just ran an ICP test and everything came back, normal. And I was thinking I would like to kind of experiment with a different product that is out now and see if I can obtain basically the same results, as I need new media for the calcium reactor anyways. So what I did is I actually picked up the Reef powder. Now, if you're not familiar with the Reef, it basically will supplement your tank with alkalinity, magnesium, calcium, and also trace elements all in one, basically all in one mixture. So I figured this would be a good time to kind of experiment a little bit. And what I did is I picked up a 5,000 milliliter container off of Amazon, which was, relatively cheap. And pretty much everything else I already had. Now, as far as mixing it, you're definitely going to probably need a scale of some sort. Make sure you zero it out, obviously, once you put your bowl or something on top of it. But this is going to help if you're not going to mix the entire container in a dose, in one dose. So as far as the instructions on mixing, so I'm going to do 5,000 milliliters, which should last a pretty long time. Now, as far as the instructions on mixing it, it is 160 grams to 1,000 milliliters of water. So basically 160 times 5, because I have a 5,000 milliliter container, is 800 grams. Now, once I get roughly 800 grams measured out, it's basically just as simple as mixing it in RODI water. Now, to do this, I actually used a stir plate that I had, and this actually makes it a heck of a lot easier because you can add a little bit at a time and it basically will, just mix it up for you by itself. Now, of course, you can do this with a, utensil or something and mix it. And you basically just want to mix it until the water is relatively clear. Now, once the solution is mixed, this is pretty much what it looks like. It does have a slight yellowish tint to it, but what you're looking for is just make sure there's no clumps or anything like that in the bottom of the container. Now, I have had this on my tank for about 7 or 8 weeks now, and it's used just about 1,000 milliliters roughly. So that's really not too bad. So it should last relatively a long time. And like I said, I'm only doing 30 milliliters per day right now, and I'm still working on kind of getting it completely pegged in. But it is holding the numbers pretty steady. And as far as the dosing, I use a Versa, Ecotech Versa dosing pump, and this is set to a continuous dose. So basically what it's doing is it's continuously dosing very slowly the 30 milliliters over a 24-hour period. Now, here's just a quick little glimpse of the graph for the alkalinity. So it is holding it relatively stable, but like I said, I'm still trying to completely lock it in and keep my DKH right around 8. Now, as far as why I did this, it's basically just more of an experimental thing. I needed new media for the calcium reactor, and I figured, hey, I'd try to give this a shot and see kind of what the test results are when I run another ICP test and compare them to the calcium reactor. So others out there that may not want to spend the money on a calcium reactor can also go this route. Now, that's it for now. So like, comment, subscribe, and happy reefing. Cheers.